What if the life you're living right now is nothing more than a distraction from who you're meant to be? Think about it for a moment. How much of your day is spent chasing things that don't matter, scrolling through social media, worrying about other people's opinions, or striving to impress people who barely notice you? You see, the Stoics believed that every second of your life is a gift, but how much of that gift are you wasting? Here's the cold, hard truth. Nobody's coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream of. It's up to you to focus on yourself, take back your power, and stop wasting time. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop chasing distractions and start living intentionally, using principles grounded in Stoicism and some insights from dark psychology. These ideas will not only transform how you see yourself, but how you live your life. Before we dive in, take a moment to commit to yourself. Comment below, "I choose growth over distraction." Let the world know you're ready to reclaim your time and focus. Now, let's get started. Your life is waiting. Number 1. Recognize the illusion of control. Most of us spend so much energy trying to control things we have no power over. Think about it. How often do you waste time trying to change someone's opinion, fix a situation beyond repair, or hold on to something that's already slipping away? Every time you do this, you're pouring your energy into something that will never give back to you. The Stoics were clear on this. There are two things in life: what you can control and what you cannot. And yet, most people spend their lives stuck in the second category, obsessing over what's out of reach. The result? Anxiety, frustration, and a constant feeling of failure. Now, here's where dark psychology comes in. People who truly understand the human mind know how to use this weakness against you. They know you crave validation and control because, deep down, you're afraid of uncertainty. They exploit this fear, keeping you on a leash, chasing approval, or solving problems that don't even belong to you. But here's the truth the Stoics wanted you to realize. The only thing you ever have control over is yourself. Your thoughts, your actions, and your reactions. When you master this, you become immune to manipulation. No one can exploit a person who is truly grounded in their own power. So ask yourself, what are you trying to control right now that isn't yours to control? What would happen if you redirected that energy into mastering yourself instead? Right now, make a decision. Stop chasing what's not yours to control. Free yourself from the illusion. Comment below, "My focus is my freedom," and let the world know you're reclaiming your power. Number 2, the power of saying no. How often do you say yes to things you don't want to do? A favor for someone who wouldn't do the same for you. A night out when you really need rest. A task at work that's not even your responsibility. Every time you say yes to the wrong things, you're saying no to yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Saying no is an act of power. It's a declaration that your time and energy are sacred and should not be wasted on what doesn't serve your growth. Now, here's a dark truth. People don't want you to say no. Why? Because your boundaries make them uncomfortable. When you refuse to bend to their demands, you remind them of what they lack: control over themselves. And some will try to guilt you, manipulate you, or even make you feel selfish for protecting your own energy. But here's the Stoic perspective. You are not here to please everyone. You are here to live with purpose. Saying no to distractions, to toxicity, and to people who drain you is saying yes to your own growth. It's not selfish, it's essential. So, ask yourself, where in your life do you need to start saying no? Who or what is stealing your focus and leaving you feeling empty? Take back your time. Take back your energy. Comment below, "No distractions, only direction," if you're ready to guard your focus and prioritize yourself. Number 3, detachment from outcomes. How many times have you poured your heart and soul into something only to feel crushed when it didn't turn out the way you wanted? A relationship that failed, a job you didn't get, a goal that fell apart. It's one of life's hardest lessons, but the Stoics knew the secret. Detach yourself from outcomes. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." In other words, focus on your effort, not the result. The truth is, you can give 100% to something and still not control the final outcome. But when you obsess over the result, you set yourself up for disappointment, anxiety, and even self-doubt. Now here's the twist. Dark psychology shows us that people often manipulate others by tying their worth to specific outcomes. If you don't succeed, you're a failure. If you don't meet this expectation, you're not enough. But what happens when you detach from these strings? You break free from the pressure to be perfect, and suddenly, no one can control you. So, what does this look like in real life? It means focusing on what you can do right now, your actions, your preparation, your discipline, and releasing your need to control what happens next. It means understanding that success is not about the outcome. It's about the person you become in the process. Ask yourself, what are you clinging to right now that's outside your control? And how much lighter would you feel if you let it go? Let go of the result. Trust the process. Comment below, "I control my effort, not the outcome," if you're ready to free yourself from the weight of expectations. Number 4, time is your most valuable asset. Let me ask you this. How much time have you already wasted today? Be honest. An hour scrolling on your phone, mindlessly watching TV, engaging in pointless arguments that you'll forget about by next week. Here's the thing. Time is the most precious resource you have, and yet it's the one thing most people give away without a second thought. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Think about that. Life isn't too short. We make it short by filling it with distractions and meaningless activities. And the worst part? You don't get that time back. Every second wasted is gone forever. Here's where dark psychology comes into play. The world is designed to steal your time. Social media platforms, advertisers, even people in your life, they thrive on keeping you distracted. Why? Because if you're distracted, you're not focused on yourself. If you're not focused, you're easier to control. But here's the power of Stoicism. When you take control of your time, you take control of your life. Every minute you spend on personal growth, learning, or building something meaningful is an investment in your future self. And every moment you waste is a debt you owe to your future self. So ask yourself, how much more could you accomplish if you treated your time like the treasure it is? How much closer could you get to your goals if you stopped giving it away so easily? Start valuing your time today. Treat it like gold. Comment below, "Time is my currency and I spend it wisely," if you're ready to make every second count. Number 5, the art of self-mastery. If you can't master yourself, someone else will. That's the harsh reality most people never realize. Every time you lose control, whether it's your temper, your focus, or your discipline, you give someone else the power to dictate your life. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastery isn't about controlling the world around you. It's about controlling what's within you, your thoughts, your emotions, your habits. When you achieve self-mastery, you become unstoppable because no external force can break you. Here's the dark psychology behind this. People who can't master themselves are easy targets. Manipulators thrive on your lack of control, your inability to say no, your emotional outbursts, your lack of discipline. But when you master your inner world, you become untouchable. They can no longer pull your strings because you've cut them. Self-mastery starts with small decisions. It's waking up early even when you want to sleep in. It's choosing focus over distraction, discipline over instant gratification. And over time, these small wins add up, shaping you into someone who doesn't just survive, but thrives. So, ask yourself, are you in control of your life? Or is someone, or something, controlling you? The choice is yours. Decide today to master yourself. Comment below, I master myself, not others, if you're ready to take full control of your inner world. Number 6. Comparison is the thief of joy. How often do you catch yourself scrolling through social media, comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel, their success, their relationships, their accomplishments? It feels like everyone else is ahead, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Comparison is a trap, and it will rob you of any joy or peace you have in your own life. The Stoics knew this well. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Don't waste time worrying about what others do better than you. Focus on what you can do better." The only person you should ever compete with is the person you were yesterday. Here's where dark psychology comes in. Many of those people you're comparing yourself to are intentionally projecting a life that isn't even real. They want you to feel inadequate. They want you to envy them. Why? Because when you're busy feeling jealous, you're distracted from your own growth. Comparison blinds you to the progress you've made. It keeps you stuck, constantly measuring yourself against someone else's journey. But your path is unique. No one else has your struggles, your strengths, or your story. When you embrace that, you stop caring about what others have and start focusing on what you can create. So stop looking around and start looking within. Ask yourself, what would happen if I stopped comparing and started building my own path? Commit to your own race. Comment below, my race, my pace, if you're ready to focus on your journey and ignore the noise. Number 7. Pain and struggle. Build resilience. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you faced a challenge that truly tested you? Did it break you, or did it make you stronger? Here's a truth most people don't want to hear. Pain is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. The Stoics embraced this idea fully. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, your struggles aren't roadblocks. They are stepping stones. They exist to shape you, to sharpen you, to prepare you for the life you're meant to live. Here's where dark psychology offers an edge. Most people run from pain. They avoid discomfort at all costs, which makes them weak and easy to manipulate. But when you lean into struggle, when you embrace it, you become unshakable. Pain loses its power over you. Think about the hardest moment in your life. Did it break you, or did it reveal a version of yourself you didn't know existed? Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every challenge you've faced is evidence of your resilience. Pain isn't something to fear. It's a tool to be wielded. So the next time life gets hard, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" Because every struggle holds a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to becoming unstoppable. Embrace your struggles. Let them forge you. Comment below, "Struggle is my sharpening stone," if you're ready to see challenges as the keys to your growth. Number 8. Reclaiming your power. Here's the question you need to ask yourself. Who holds the power in your life right now? Is it you, or is it the opinions of others, the distractions you allow, and the fears that control you? The Stoics believed that power doesn't come from wealth, status, or even physical strength. It comes from within. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you stop giving your energy to things that don't matter, you reclaim your power. Here's the dark truth. The world doesn't want you to feel powerful. It thrives on keeping you distracted, dependent, and doubting yourself. Why? Because a distracted mind is a controlled mind. But the moment you choose to focus on yourself and cut out the noise, you become dangerous in the best possible way. Reclaiming your power means saying no to the toxic relationships that drain you, walking away from the habits that keep you stuck, and refusing to let fear dictate your actions. It's about deciding every single day that your energy belongs to you and no one else. So, ask yourself, what's draining your power right now? Is it a person, a habit, or a fear? Whatever it is, cut it out. You don't need it. You are stronger than you think, but only if you choose to be. Take your power back. Comment below, "My power is my focus," if you're ready to own your life and let nothing stand in your way. Number 9, take action. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for? A sign? A perfect moment? Let me tell you something. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The only time you have is right now. Every second you wait, every excuse you make, you're letting your future slip further out of reach. The Stoics believed in action above all else. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could be good today, but instead you choose tomorrow." Think about that. How often do you tell yourself you'll start tomorrow? Tomorrow, you'll focus on your goals. Tomorrow, you'll fix your habits. But here's the reality. Tomorrow is a lie we tell ourselves to justify staying comfortable. This is exactly what dark psychology thrives on, your hesitation. Every moment you delay action, you make yourself easier to control, easier to distract, and easier to manipulate. When you procrastinate, you're giving your power to the forces that want to keep you stagnant. But here's the good news. You don't need to wait. You don't need anyone's permission to take the first step. Whether it's starting that project, cutting off toxic people, or committing to a better version of yourself, the power is in your hands. So what are you going to do? Are you going to wait for life to happen to you, or are you going to take action and make life happen for you? Decide today. Stop waiting. Start doing. Comment below. Today is my turning point. If you're ready to take control and never look back. Thank you for watching this video on Stoic Blessing. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more life-changing Stoic advice. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, your future is created by what you do today. Let's make it count. See you in the next video.